Webster against Red at this end. Here's Steve Blake. Stops in the middle, throws up an off-balance shot around Royal Ivy, and he gets it to fall. So after missing his first 2 attempts, opening game of this road trip,
and that's what
they go immediately to the bench to Jarrett Jack will check in. We'll see if he gets Brandon. Steve Blake penetrates hard and gets the kind roll.
And that's what
Red with Marcel Webster on him. Boy, hits Marcel right in the face. Webster down and hurt him. Blake the other way scores. Martell he took a shot in the right side of the jaw, and Blazer Desmond Mason trying to make something happen. Just put the shoulder down and hit him as Blake and the Trailblazers a 4-point lead with 2.5 left in the first. Trying to cover Blake.
Ivy complaining. Told me to speak more into my microphone. She couldn't hear me in Florida. Yes, so always started out, they posted him a lot early in ball games, and he got to the foul line a lot, and then he kind of disappeared.
Jarrett Jack down the left side, flips it in with the left hand.
It's Royal Ivy.
Villanueva, though, hanging around to help.
Throw it back to him.
Blake, the cutter, Aldridge. Nice find by Blake, and LaMarcus gets it up and in. So LaMarcus having a good ball game as we take the floor here after the timeout. They go inside Brandon Roy against Michael Red. Brandon up and under move, hit, and puts it up off the glass and down, and Brandon barking at Eric Lewis saying, hey, how about the foul as well?
Everything off that defensive board. Blazers don't have a problem when he's in the game.
Roy around a Prisbilla, pick at the other end, and so Joel doing it at both ends. Those are the things.
That was both.
I think maybe Blazers did too.
Joel did and Bogut. There were hands up there.
Blake in the corner for 3. Got it. Big 3 for Blake. Red going to challenge Prisbilla. Boy, that affected the shot. He doesn't get credit for the block. Blake far side. Webster sets up to give Portland the lead and does.
Nice fast break on the Olympics with China, then come back too early with this Milwaukee team.
Roy bump, goes down, gets it back, gives to Blake for a 3. Head he hits. Take a look at the good pass. Now watch Prisbilla. He and Bogut have been going at it the entire half.
Oh, they called that foul. That's
normally have a lot to talk about. Blake for another 3 in Ivy's face, and then talks to him.
I'll tell you, Ivy
and Channing Frye. Ivy's talking to anyone who will listen. This is Blake. Watch Blake a moment ago. He did not talk to people, but just Blazers get away with that turnover.
Speaking of the YMCA,
nobody gets on Blake. He takes a 3 and hits.
Get out the asbestos gloves. That was the hustle.
And then Blake, the other end, nobody came out on Blake, and he buried it. And Steve
puts it up.
Boy, you get a feeling it's a big final minute here this quarter. Aldridge, a deep 2. Hit it over Bogut. Bogut turns around frustrated, shrugs his shoulders.
Trouble with LaMarcus Aldridge. If the Blazers can hold even with the Bucks right now, that'll give them a nice rest.
Outlaw takes the hit from Ruffin. Prisbilla doesn't touch that, and it goes in. Eric Lewis watching himself a little more visible when they know we're going to go to him. Blake with the steal. And Blakey flips it in, so Steve with 21 in the ball game now, the former member of the Bucks. Blazers have an advantage. Blake, James Jones for 3. Yes, sir!
The young man is shooting 49% from the 3.
Make it a 12-0 run. Look at it here. Blake, who's played a sensational second half with the great assist. He knew where James Jones was going to be. He wanted to take that extra dribble, and Aldridge.
Okay.
7 seconds. Roy, stop and go move on Ivy. Gets around him. Aldridge, baseline. Got it with 2.4 left.
They don't have a timeout.
They don't have a timeout. Red, half-court shot at the horn. No! And the Blazers win it as Red ends up in our laps.